So today's question comes from Troy Rivera. And the question was, I've been struggling with getting clients. I've created an Instagram account because several people have said that the new platform for life coaches is Instagram. And really his question was, like, what's the number one tip that I could offer coaches that are struggling such as himself? Well, one thing I would say, first of all, when it comes to social media, there's kind of a misunderstanding. That misunderstanding is that if you create an account, for example, a social media page on somewhere, Instagram, Facebook, and you start posting things, that you're automatically going to get followers. And the reality is that for the most part, that's not going to happen. And I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that, but you can spend a lot of time posting quotes and posting memes and things like that. But the problem is that it's not very effective. And you could, for example, in some of those platforms, boost some of those posts so you can actually target people that are going to be looking for that. For example, if you're targeting someone that's trying to find purpose, you can actually boost the post and identify the audience that you want to target and say, I want people that, are from this age category to this age category. They have a passion for life purpose or mindfulness or whatever it may be. And you can boost it for a couple bucks here or there, and then you might be able to start getting traction. But the reality is that in a lot of these social media sites, it's one thing is to create it for social proof. And then another thing is to really be able to identify your niche and identify where they're at. Because you might find that, okay, you might have a page, but it'd be easier to reach them in a Facebook group, a forum, or other places that they're already at, that they congregate, they talk to each other. So when you interact with them, you develop a relationship, then they follow your page. There is ways that you can do it in social media, but you have to be very, very specific in what your niche, specific in your message, and do it consistently. So in other words, just posting memes and quotes is not going to work. I'll give you a perfect example. I have a colleague of mine, someone I've worked with, Michael Williams, who consistently put information about stuttering and about speaking. He had his life purpose became that. He stuttered throughout his life, and then he became a professional speaker. He did many different things, developed workshops, programs, and then he realized that his true calling was to help people that went through something that he went through, which was stuttering. So what he ended up doing is that created programs that he developed this following on YouTube specifically, where he has, I think, over 11 or 12,000 followers at this point, but it's followers that follow him consistently. And I think he's got several hundred videos at this point. So if someone's looking for information on stuttering, he is one of the people that comes up. Why? Again, because he saturated the market. So define your market. Again, know where they're at. So if there's a shortcut like groups, forums, and different things like that. And then if you're going to actually focus on your social media, make sure that you're tagging it right so it can be found by the right people, and that you do it consistently, and that you're putting information out there that they're going to find appealing and that they're going to want to actually follow. But for me, again, one of the biggest shortcuts is just to go where they're at. So who already has a page, or who already has a group that you might be able to connect with, that you might be able to have them share your information with them? Because that's always a shortcut. There's someone that they know, like, and trust. So if they know, like, and trust them, then it's a lot easier for you to get in front of that audience and be able to speak to that audience for them to get to know you. I hope that helps. Thank you.